Zentangle is a meditative art form that is a relaxing method of creating abstract art using structured patterns. It teaches and focuses on being mindful and present. Zentangle requires no artistic skills. Welcome to 31 Days of Zen, the October project, Luminous Lotus. I am SandhyaManne. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that I post here throughout this month of October. For today's project, I am working with my Luminous Lotus string template PDF. So it is day 6 and I'm using string number 6 from the PDF template. To get your own string template PDF, log on to www.sandhyamanne.podia.com/LuminousLotus. And today I will be working on a round white Zendala tile with my black, brown and white pens and some watercolors. So go grab your supplies. Let's get started. On to tangling now. Hello there. So this is day 6 of our Luminous Lotus 31 Days of Zen, the October project series. So this string is available on my website www.sandhyamannestudio.com/LuminousLotus. So this, when you sign up there, you receive this template that has 31 strings of our lotuses, which we will be working on each day here on YouTube. So here is my tile. Okay, we need this for our session today, and we will need a 01 black Micron, 08 black Micron, a 01 brown Micron, maybe if required a 05 brown Micron, your white jelly roll pen, pencil, stub, maybe a white charcoal pencil. It's optional. And this is an eraser pencil, so I like having this, and also a dusty eraser. Okay, and brushes. We'll be using watercolors, so we need 2 brushes. And here's my watercolor. You can use any good brand. And of course water and paper towels. So these are our supplies for today's session. Let's get started. I want to start off with for taking off this extra graphite on the tile. So I like to kind of use this dusty eraser to just clean up all that and kind of get in lighten the lines. Okay, so we're gonna use 01 Micron black to ink our lotuses. So I'm gonna go ahead and ink them. Okay, so take your time to make your lines. So as you can see, these are hand drawn, so the string is hand drawn, so my lotuses are not so precise, but I think I like that. It's not, it doesn't look like it's digitally made, and it has its own beauty. Okay, so I'm going to use my other eraser pencil to clean up these extra pencil lines that's showing through. Okay, so here my tile is ready. Now let's get to watercolors. So for this style, I want to try mixing two colors. So let's see how that looks. So basically, I want to mix this rose color and the blue that we have used previously. So let's just see how that turns out. Okay, so here's the water, and here's the blue, and here's the pink. Do you see how lovely that color is coming up, nice and deep? Ooh, I like that color. So I think I'm going to do this, but so we have like 4 flowers on this tile. So I'm going to do the same on all 4, but I'm going to do the center ones slightly more darker, and then the side petals a little bit lighter. So let's see how that turns out. Okay, so I'm going to keep this tile aside. And so I'm going to first start off with the center one. And Okay, side of this on the other tree as well. Okay. So it's the rose color and the blue color that we are using here. Okay, so now we are going to let's see which one was dry. Oops. Okay, I'm going to let this dry for a minute before we move on to the edges. Okay, so now I'm going to work on both the petals like this. Okay, notice we decided on going lighter here. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing on this side as well. I'm going to do this and then come back here because these two are still wet. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry a bit, and then we should start with the tangles. Okay, so here is my tile. That's all dried. So I'm using my 01 black micron, and around this we're going to do this tangle called Septembies. It's a beautiful tangle, and it goes like this. So we start with circles. Okay, so I'm going to start with circles. Okay, so I'm going to add all these circles here. Okay, so I'm just filling these little loops up. We can do this later as well. So I'm going to start off here. Inside this, we're going to make a Y shape like this. Okay, it can be whichever direction like this, but make sure it doesn't touch the edge of the circle. And then we're going to connect the two ends of the Y like this. Okay, and here we're going to add a circle, and now we're going to fill this entire section with lines like this. Okay, so this is Septembies. So I am going to go around, first adding that Y shape and creating this lovely shape, connecting them. Okay, so take your time, go around with this. Okay, so here. So take your time, go around and finish the other side as well. And then we should work on the inner section. Okay, so I have added the details of Septembies. Now I would want to go back in and add that little dark between those gaps. So I'm using a thicker tip pen to fill in those gaps with solid black color. Okay, so again, go slow, take your time and go around, finish this. Okay, so take your time, go around and finish adding those details, and then we shall start working on the inner sections. Okay, so I have added the dogs and I like the way it looks now. Okay, so now with my brown pen, I'm going to work inside, and here we're going to do this tangle called Scena. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to start off with like a curve shape and start pulling out lines like this. Okay, so now I go back and give a little bit of depth, or sorry, a weight right at the end of the lines. So again, take your time, go slow and do this. Okay, so there, this is done. Okay, now we have these 4 sections. Here I'm going to use my black pen. Okay, so here I am going to do this tangle called veils. So where we make this half circles along the lines of the square or a diamond, and then in the inner section we can add some detail. Okay, so here in the inner section I'm going to add a nice big circle. Okay, so now I'm going to use my white gel pen, and so we're going to work in the center part. Okay, so before we do that, I think I'm just going to go ahead and add the outer line or the aura line for all the petals. So let's just take a minute, do that. Okay, so now here in the center one, we're going to do this tangle called Meer. Okay, so we make this wavy center line. And let's pull out lines. Okay, so here we're going to do this tangle called Misty. Kind of goes like a U shape stacked on one another like this, and then just go in and add a little detail like that. Okay, and then here we're going to do hybrid. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this in all the other 3 flowers. Ta-da! There, it's all done. Now let's get to shading. Okay, so I'm going to use the pencil, and so I'm just supposed to go along this shape here. Okay, so now let's go around the petals. Okay, so I'm just blending it. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go in and add pencil on one side. Just to blend that. Let's see how this looks. Adding a bit of white on the petals. Notice how I'm just adding right at the top. I'm not really blending it. Okay, so I am just going to go around here and add just on the bigger ones, not on all of them, just on the bigger ones right in the center. I'm going to add the pencil and then go over it, blending it, smoothing it out with a stub. Ta-da! Okay, so let's go around adding our initial and journaling this. Okay, so I'm gonna use my black pen to put my initial. I'm gonna do it here. Maybe here. Okay, so let's journal this. So this is day 6. And today's date is 11th October 2025, and this is Luminous Lotus. So we started off with Tangle Septembies, and then we did Scena. Okay, hold on. Scena. And then we did Meer, Misty, and Hybrid. So these are the tangles that we've used. And here is our final project. Hope you had fun on this project with me. I would love to see your creations. So head on to our Facebook group Zentangle, where all the after party fun happens. Share your works there and check out the creations by other Zentangle. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at SandhyaManne or hashtag LuminousLotus. I do stop by to comment. Okay, so a quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use, and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, check out my website www.SandhyaManneStudio.com for classes, courses, and workshops. If you're just getting started, I highly recommend start with my beginners workshop, which is called the Fundamentals of Zentangle. Okay, so now it's time to comment. Please comment and let me know how you enjoyed this project, because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. To join this fun project, Luminous Lotus 31 Days of Zen, log on to www.SandhyaManneStudio.podia.com/LuminousLotus. So when you sign up there, you receive your template that has 31 strings of lotus. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow with day 7 project. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.